Okay, so we're fighting the fire. Now we've got this 50-foot piece of line that's all the way from the pool pump up to this point. Now I need to reach a further distance. I need to go to the other side of the structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the hosing here. You can purchase 50-foot pieces of hose in boxes like this, stage them over there at the pool pump or around the property. Or you can purchase a box like this. This box here has two 50-foot lengths of 1.5-inch hose there. And the way they work is they're going to have a similar cam like we did over at the pool pump, and then a male end here. And then essentially what you're doing is you're connecting the male end, and then you're locking the cams down, and then you're ready to go. So there's three ways of doing this and connecting these hoses. You can either have the full set of hose connected at the pool pump. That way when you turn that on, everything is ready to go. But it is a little bit hard to pull that because when you charge a hose, it weighs a lot. Another way of doing this is to, when you've got this hose charged, you can stage another length of hose somewhere on the property. Then when you get up to that point and you want to extend that piece of hosing, you can go back to the pool pump, shut off the hose like I did right here, remove the nozzle, connect the male end, connect the other 50-foot piece of hosing, and then you're on your way. Or you can do it while the hose is charged. I'll show you that in a second. So the first way is going to be shut off the water over at the pool pump. I'm going to go ahead and remove the nozzle. You know, you don't want to tighten these too tight. You always want them just hand tight. There's a rubber seal in there and they'll seal that water. In the fire service, there's a tool called a spanner wrench, and that will lock in on these little knobs here and tighten this thing down. But you don't want to do that. You just want them hand tight. So now I've got the 50-foot piece of hosing through my pool pump. I'm going to take the male end and I'm going to connect it to the hosing. And again, just hand tight. That's good. Boom. There you go. And now I'm going to take the cam lock, the second piece of 50-foot hosing, lock that in, go back to the pool pump, turn that on. Before I turn the pool pump on, I want to make sure that the nozzle is turned off. So when I come back here, I'm not surprised when the water is going everywhere. The last way is to connect this when the hose is charged. I'll show you that now. So what I'm going to do is I want to attach this second piece of hosing while the hose is charged here. I need to get a good piece of hose here, get my knee on this, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to bend this hose back. That's going to kink the water from coming to the nozzle. Then I'm going to kink it a second time. That way, there's no water coming to this nozzle. I'm going to go ahead and discharge this nozzle. I'm going to remove the nozzle. I've got my knee on this hose. It's taking the water pressure off the nozzle. I can go ahead and attach my male end. A little bit tight there. Get my other cam lock on here. Lock that in. And it's locked in. Now you can see that I'm charging my second foot piece of 50-foot hosing here. I'm going to take the kink out of this and I'm ready to go. It's a little bit harder, but if you need to do it on the fly, then you can do that. And again, before I start attacking that fire, now I've got 100 feet of hose here. I'm going to go ahead and start discharging that nozzle. Once I get the kinks out of these hose, I'm going to have that full stream. The next product I want to show you is the Barricade 2 Fire Blocking Gel. This product can be used to spray on your house or your structure in the event of a wildland fire and you have to evacuate, or if other structures are involved and the fire is heading your way and you have to evacuate. You can spray this on there and then evacuate safely. Of course, you don't want to spray this on if it's not safe. Evacuate and leave it to the professionals. Let's get ready to use this stuff. So first thing you want to do is shake it up. There's a couple of products in here. So you're going to shake it up really well. You'll remove the cap. And then there's another protective piece in here. Now the way this is applied is with this special nozzle here. So this is a nozzle that's made for this gel here. It's got the typical nozzle that we've been using with the on-off valve that we've been using with the 50-foot and 100-foot hose. It has this pickup piece here, and this is called the bail. This bail is used to turn the water on and off as well. You can leave this bail on and then adjust the spray or the gel with this, or you can just open this all the way up and use the bail. I'll show you how that works. So you open up the cap, you're going to take this pickup piece down in there, and you're going to screw this on. Now you want to screw this on, and you want to make sure the nozzle is on this side of this gel here, because that way you can hold onto the handle here and hold onto the hose, and then you have good control, and then you can spray the house down or coat the house down. Now you have to remove this nozzle right here. So again, it's just hand tight. So we're going to remove this nozzle. It's the same way, and then I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this coupling right here and tighten that down. And then once I tighten that down, I go back to the pool pump, turn that on. This bail is forward. That means it's closed. It even says closed. So when you push that forward, it's closed. And then the water's going here. The water's pressure is here. When you're ready to coat your house down, you pull that bail back. You've got one hand on your gel here, one hand on your hose, and then you're spraying the house down. If you have any more questions about this, you can certainly go to the website as well. There's a lot of information there. Alright, the next thing I want to show you is this sign. So I have this sign in the front of my house, and it lets the neighbors as well as the fire department know that I have the Firefighter 1 system. This is actually good because if you have to evacuate the property or you are not home when the property catches on fire, the fire department can be in the front using the water from the hydrants, and someone can be in the back using this system to help put out the fire or prevent the fire from spreading to your property. You can also scan the QR code, and that'll take you to the website. Again, the website is www.fightfirefirst.com. That's where you can get all the products that I showed you today. I appreciate your time, and I hope this has been helpful. Again, my name is John Klatt, and I'm from San Diego, California. Good day.